Good evening, everyone. So, this is a bit strange for me. I've never done this before, but normally on a Sunday I'd play a song with a song or do a bit of a video for a song. But something has been playing on my mind a little bit the last couple of months, and just thought I'd talk about it. So, music for me has always been a lifesaver, something I can always fall back on. I've enjoyed. It's been a massive part of my life, playing in bands, writing music, touring with bands, working with bands, doing music videos, such. And even now I play all the time, as you might have guessed. I love my guitar, love my amps and stuff, but something's always been a bind for me, which is I have dyslexia, which in my case doesn't really affect my reading or writing, just my terrible spelling. But what it does do in music, I find it difficult to do things like sight reading, read music, read tab. Even watching a video, I find it difficult to follow. So I learn most of my music and songs by ear. So I'll play it over and over again. And that's why it's not always 100% correct when I play, because I play it more by feel than actual notation. I've always struggled with music theory. I don't do lessons because I found when I did lessons, I couldn't retain the lesson. Dyslexia also, coordination between your hand and your brain is sometimes a bit off. So when you're playing guitar or writing music and stuff, it really affects the way you play. You have to play things over and over again to try and get that music in your head, to try and get that right rhythm, try and get the music right. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. My ability to change once I've learned something is quite low. So if I learn a song, if I learn a piece of music and I'm asked to change it on the spot, I can't do it. I have to go away. I have to relearn that song. I have to relearn it all again, play it over and over again till I get it right. This has always been a bit of a pain in the backside, to be honest with you, for me. It's a bit embarrassing as well, because although I know other musicians can sit down and go, yes, I'll change that, I can do that. I just not been able to do that. Most people have taken that on board and let me do that. Occasionally we haven't, so that's not been great. What I'd like to say is, if you've got a child who has dyslexia, playing music can be just a godsend for them. But you need to find the right teacher for them, somebody who understands that they probably can't read music, they probably can't retain that music in their head, and they have to play it again and again. Doing exams in music for them is something which is probably stressful, not very good, and probably takes the enjoyment out of music. So let them play the music, but don't do exams maybe if they can't face it. It'll improve their coordination, it'll improve their memory. They'll enjoy it, they'll get something out of it, playing in the band, playing solo. It just gives you that confidence as well. So if you've got a child who has dyslexia, let them play. Don't be critical, don't be overcritical, don't pressurize them into learning things if they can't learn it. Just let them enjoy it, have fun playing music. I'm never going to be someone like Chris Childs or Harry Scott Elliott. He's brilliant players, Carl Fithian. These guys are just brilliant players. I'll never be one of those, but I enjoy playing. You might enjoy listening to me. Well, some of you do. But all I'd say is, if you've got dyslexia or any learning disabilities, music is great. Just try your best. That's all you can do. Thank you. Bye.